Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again in the euro currency. So yesterday was a holiday in the United States, so the markets mostly were quiet across the board, so no big activity has happened. And in general, the situation on the euro stands mostly the same as we have talked about it in our weekly report. So currently we have on the table two major questions. First of all, we said that might be the medium-term reversal on euro currency, and it's based, or better to say, not it's based, it's also supported by the situation on dollar index. Since on the dollar market hits major monthly fib level, on the dollar index market hits weekly COP target, so creates an agreement resistance and moderate reaction, at least the 30% pullback should happen. Although we're discussed a bit a greater scale of action, but taking conservative view on the situation, we could suggest at least the 30% pullback. That in turn leads us to conclusion that in the euro currency, taking into consideration the strong strength of the momentum here, sharp reversal in the market, we suggest that here we also should get some upward continuation. Our first destination point stands around 1265 area. As we said, we could get the double bottom pattern here, and first destinations will be neckline. It's also near the neckline stands some fib levels. I put here the 1283. It's also another level stands slightly higher. So you probably know this picture because we put it in the weekly report. That's our first point that we are watching for. Next point stands at around 1327. So because around these tops, just because by our Elliott wave experts that put analysis in our forum as well, they tell that this is extremely important, and if market will break it to the upside, the wider horizon for upward action should open, and that in turn also is the daily everybody area stands at this level. That's our second stop. So if market indeed will show the activity here and start some rally, some acceleration, in this case we also will take a look at this target as soon as market will pass through our first destination point. But currently our task is to specify how to take the position. So we would like to take the position, and we have decided about the direction. Now how we could where we could take the position, how to trade this overall situation. And we agreed to watch some retracement here on the intraday charts, since on the some fib level with some pattern on the back, we should get the appropriate opportunity for taking the long position here. And here's what we have on the 4-hour time frame chart. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, we said that it should be some moderate retracement here, because this is good that we have this steep AB CD pattern with the anemic BC leg, but that it's not actually the major pattern. Major pattern should be more gradual with the and more harmonic. So it should be visible AB leg, BC, which should be the moderate retracement, and then CD upward continuation. And our trading plan that we have specified in the weekly report tells that we are watching for this leg right now for taking the position, and it would be good if we would get some clear upward continuation pattern, whether this will be garlic triple to buy or something of that sort. Now we are watching for this. Besides, as you can see, guys, this ABCD pattern is almost erased just because market stands just a few pips above the C. As soon as it will drop below it, this ABCD pattern will be destroyed. So probably it will not be very interesting for us in this week anymore. Downward action has started from the first ultimate target of the butterfly. So you can see this 127 extension of the whole butterfly action coincides with the fib level, and now market's turning down. So currently we probably could ignore the COP because it's based on this ABCD pattern, just watching for this downward action. With this downward action, we have a few interesting moments. So on the hourly chart, we have different patterns. Recall what we said in the weekly report. We said that we will keep an eye on this level. It's 1163, 1173 for a possible taking the position, because this is confluence and accompanied with the weekly pivot point. It's also natural support resistance stance in this area. That will be the point where we'll be watching for possible taking the long position. And we will be watching for a kind of the ABCD pattern that could bring us and give us an agreement. We in turn could get a kind of this cartridge triple to buy. That will be a chance to go long. So currently all our attention stands on the pattern to the downside. And here, guys, could be some surprises. So first of all, we have minor ABCD pattern here. So you can see I mark it with the minor letters. ABC, market hits the COP right now, shows minor reaction. OP stands right here. It's 1167, and it creates necessary agreement as we just discussed. XOP stands in agreement with the major 6-1 support, 1147. But at the same time, here we just easily could recognize possible hand-shoulders pattern. So it could be left shoulder, hand, and currently, guys, I do not exclude the chance that we could get larger scale ABCD pattern. So it's a kind of the another greater ABCD pattern could be formed as the top of the right arm of this pattern and logical target of this pattern. It's ABCD to the downside. It is interesting that actually the targets coincide, so they stand in the same point as the OP of this minor pattern, as the OP of this larger possible ABCD pattern. So anyway, they both lead to 1167 target. That's the scenario that we could keep an eye on currently on the market. So because all that we need currently right now is just to get clear pattern for taking the position. So at this moment I did not see it yet, so that we could easily take the long position, because I did not see yet the clear continuation pattern that could definitely show us the point where to take the position. Alternatively, it's also possible, although the chance on that not really great, but still it is possible. Here's market could form the butterfly. Until the C point is valid, market, for example, could form here as kind of the first wing of the butterfly, second wing with minor retracement, and complete the COP target and turns to the downside. In this case, we could get the greater hand shoulders. The completion point of the COP will be the top of the head. So theoretically, it's possible that market will form hand shoulders in the top of the butterfly. Here it could be the butterfly at the top. It coincides with the top of the head, and then later maybe more extended pattern could be formed with the trigger deeper retracement, and then CD leg will start here. So despite that, we have a lot of different scenarios, but they are not really bring some drastic changes to overall view. So it's just change the shape of the retracement, but the idea mostly stands the same. So we're watching for just a pullback here. So that is our current view on the euro, and just keep an eye on the possible patterns that we have specified here. My opinion is that appearing of the kind of the hand shoulders here, it looks more probable than any other scenario. So let's see what will happen.